Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's little stream. A few people already here. Yeah, we're starting out kind of our playthrough of Edgewater finally. It's been out for a little while now, but started off here today with a little stream. Yeah, got some harvesting to do as you normally do on a new save. Nitro Frog here in the chat. Nicholson, so Sask is here. Riley's here. Swather. There's the comment. Nitro Frog. I'm not sure what the green combine is. That's funny. Set. I get courseplay to combine this pea field, and then I'm gonna swath those oats over there. Yeah, I know where you work, so yeah, that I got onto your what's the green thing there, Nitro. I'm from Manitoba, so right close to kind of the area that Edgewater's based on. Right next door. Courseplay to do the combining on this field, and then I'm going to do some swathing on my own. Courseplay get started here though. Where's Swather? Need a tractor to come move this baler out of the way now. Alright, at least from Ontario. Oh, nice. Never been to Ontario myself, but us Westerners tend to try to stick to this side of the country. We like it more. I should probably leave the baler hooked up to this tractor. Keep it out of the way. Says everyone's that he's gotten to try it. Loves the map. Yeah, I would imagine so. What cedar do I have? I got... Whoop. Distracted. I've got this one here. It's supposed to be a Russian cedar that's kind of rip-off of a Concord. And I just did a little edit to it to make it so you could have color options on it, so it's kind of in a Concord green, sort of. Yeah, that's the cedar running there. Swath of cedars over here. I could show you guys too. This is... I've got two versions of the map in my mod folder now. I got an edit one so that I can try different things and mess around on it without messing up the actual version in case we need, for when we want to set up or update, then I'll lose any edits or tweaks I make in trying things. That cedar, that one's not on ModHub. Oh, see, this is... Huh. Right in the corner here. Yeah, that one's just an edit. The guy who made it does put stuff on ModHub, but he hasn't put that particular one on yet for FS22. It was on there in 19. For some reason he hasn't brought it back to the mod hub for 22, so I just knew where it was, so I went and got it and edited it for my own use on PC, just because I wanted a good older air seeder for this series. Hey Trevor, I'm glad you're enjoying Edgewater. There is a 12 meter. There's actually lots of different sizes of drills with that pack that guy made. That one I think is, yeah, 30 foot roughly. There's a 40 foot, 50 foot. I think there's even like a 20 and a 25 foot maybe even. There's lots of different options in that pack that guy made. Yeah, I imagine there'll be quite a few mappers adding swathing to the maps in the future here. Controls are. Is that roll? Okay. Same with controller, but I haven't used it in a while, so I forget what all the buttons are on it. Old swath. Hey guy, glad you could join the stream today. Hey Cowboy, Ryan's here too. Hey guys, thanks for joining. Euron's ask if I can make a sooner stock trailer. I have quite a list of things right now. What project I spent about 4 hours this morning working on, and it's the model going pretty good. I'll maybe have some pictures on my Facebook page tomorrow. then I got a tractor I want to do after that. Cab iron. I haven't seen that it resets the grass resets it, but maybe it does. I thought I had found a solution, and I thought it was on this edited version of the map, but apparently not. So, oh, of course, play doing their weird angles. I'll just wait here till it spins around. Torsten says, hello, is precision farming something widely done in Canada? Here in Europe, its popularity is growing and growing. I'm just interested to see what it's like over there. Depends on the size of farm. Like, small farms, you know, they'll do their soil testing and everything. But that's usually kind of it. You know, bigger farms might get in that variable rate technology and all that, but in my experience, I don't know of many farmers that use that. Yeah. Brian, I'm not sure whether that issue. I'll see when I get to these oats here what happens, but it can be, I think, if there is too little grain in the combine, it sometimes will reset. I know that, but I thought I had found a solution for it and that it was implemented on this map that I'm using today, but maybe it's not implemented on here. Ryan just found out this Bushel Plus office is 3 blocks away work. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I kind of drove by it, no, yesterday, Thursday, I was in Brandon getting some stuff and drove through that neck of the woods of Brandon, but he says, I'm surprised your driver was already in testing. Jai's supposed to have been playing and realized how annoying an auger can be, so they wanted ASAP. Yeah, I don't know, I literally submitted it Wednesday night before going to bed. Woke up Thursday morning and it said in testing. I was kind of surprised myself. I wasn't expecting it to be in testing already. But farms, is corn even a choice when it comes to crops there? Farming on your map, really itching it into the cattle on the map. There is some corn up here, but not much in this part of Canada, really. There's, around the town where I live, there's a few guys that do corn. There's one big feedlot that grows it for silage. And there's a few guys that do, like, grain, corn. There's an ethanol plant about 2 hours from me. So there's a few guys that do corn for that, but it's not hugely popular, I would say. Redman says, harvest around the boards with combine first, stop the grass. Yeah, that's one solution to it. I'm not used to driving this swather. It's touchy. But I'm using the controller and it always behaves differently than the keyboard. Star Fury says would be possible to add solution to the header itself. Maybe we can have a customization option where it will ignore grass. Yeah, like you said, it's pretty sure that's not possible. Really, I did try one thing, but it doesn't seem to be working today. Maybe I'll pause here and double check that that change I was trying is still implemented in the map here, but and Nicholson says we didn't use corn, we cut oats and barley for green feed. Yeah. I have debated adding that back in as a possibility for we do an update, which I'm sure we will, to add specific green feed versions of the different crops. Just because now when you swath, it creates the grain swath, so. I'll try the old-fashioned hired worker on here and see what happens. Make a mess, but we'll windrow it anyway. Starfree says I use steering myself, enjoy the extra immersion. I have one, it's in my closet somewhere. I'm not sure where it is now. I just always find when I'm modding, it always gets in my way, and it's just a pain to always set it up and take it down. So I find it just in my way when I want to mod things, so then it doesn't usually get set up. But maybe one weekend if I get, recording a bunch of videos or stuff of actually playing the game, then maybe I'd set it up for that. But otherwise, I just use controller or keyboard, so. Always says you and South can make our map. I don't think we are, at least not for 22. Edgewater took quite a few months to get done, and to do something else again, that would get us pretty close to the end of the game by the time it'd be done, so. And it's just a lot of work too. Swathing. Now let's quick double check, but it should be on the right version of the map. I was going to double check it all. So sure we got the right version of the map here. Yeah, it should be all set up. Okay, apparently my fix doesn't work. It must have just happened to have been a fluke the other day when I was testing it, that it just so happened to not be grass that day. Ryan says, how's the designation 6 coming along? I haven't worked on it since last week. I've been trying to find one in real life to go look at. Get pictures and measurements of, because the ones I had didn't seem to be right. Seem to be more for a different frame size than the one I want to make. And Nicholson says, is there a pull-type combine on the PC side? There are a few floating around, none that are released yet that I know of. Yeah, there's a few people that, now that swap things out, that are messing around and converting old pull-type models from old other games. Star Fury says, another thing I noticed found on the cattle farm specifically, haven't tested in our farms, when you try to put grain in pre-placed silos, it simply disappears. Okay. I haven't heard of that one since we were in the testing phase of the map. We had some issues then with that, but not since we fixed that issue a few months ago. And says he'll let me know if he sees a versatile. Well, I'm looking for an 1150 or an 1156, which are on the rarer side to try and find. Oh, I do know of two that I could possibly go look at. It's just finding the time when I have time and the people who own them also have time. So. And Riley says the train's not working, then that is this train's not working, and yeah, that's a known issue. Might have a solution, but that'll have to be once the map's updated to get that out. Okay, Starfree says that happened on dedicated server, not a regular career multiplayer. Oh, okay. Yeah, we did a little bit of dedicated server testing, but not a ton. Yeah, well, there is a Ford version of the 1156. I think one of the ones for sure that I might go look at is a Ford version. Okay, the grass doesn't reset the grain in the hopper for me. Since says versatile auger, it works, but it likes to move side to side. One solution I found for that as a temporary fix is pull on the PTO a little bit until the auger starts to move, and then leave the tractor like that, and it seems to reduce the sliding, I found. Yeah, that's kind of a workaround I found for now that works. We'll probably update it at some point when I get a chance with the solution I found for the drive-over conveyor. Bruce says, ran into it. If you have the enhanced crop discussion, you can't do any tillage or seed into your old crops. And yeah, I'm guessing you're probably the one that was talking in Discord about that. Oh, there was someone that was having issues with that mod. They haven't saying about the license yet. I sent them a screenshot of the emails that I've been sending back and forth with the owner of Soaring Eagle. So they hopefully know that I've been working with them, and then it also has all his contact info in the email there, so yeah, hopefully that'll help speed that along, because sometimes I know licensing can take a while, but I feel like they might speed it through just because they know how much that's a wanted mod. Nicholson was using a bucket to hold the auger from sliding. I mean, if it works, it's not stupid, I guess. Says, ask around down by me and see if anyone has 1156. I mean, I'm looking for one local that I can go see in person. Oh. Because, I don't know, I'd rather do the measurements, everything myself, than I know how everything is, and there's a few, nooks and crannies that I'd like to look at. Make sure I model and everything makes sense when I go to model, so. And I have thought about emailing Versatile, but a lot of the big companies, they don't tend to be very helpful for that sort of thing usually. Just setting this right up for feeding the cows, because I don't have that many oats here to be worth putting them in a bin, so we'll just put them right into this feeder here for the cows. Roller button is for that. And back away. Let's go get this off there out of the field now. Not very quick here, actually. Not too bad at finishing this grass field up. Well, Ryan, if I could, I'd like to bring every piece of Versatile equipment to the game, but it's a pretty big undertaking. course plate a swath here, and then I will do some haying work. See if it'll... Oh, there. That's a much better course. Let's just save. That's weird, Momo. Their website must be a little off or something. Hey, Glenn. Thanks for joining in today. Feed these to the cows here. They're standing in the trough. There we go. Right, the auger, so we can put those peas in the bin. Don't like how this auger works. There's more. There we go. Hey, Richard. Thanks for stopping by. I got a nice little cattle farm going here for our little series. Last week we had a little poll, and it was a few options for which farm I'd start with, and this one won the poll, so we're starting out here with some cattle farming. farmers asked if I know of a John Deere PTO drive chopper. I don't think I do. I mean, I don't think there's a whole lot of options in general for PTO chopper. Do some. Yeah, Byron, there's just an edit of one I found. It's by a guy that had them on the mod hub in 19. He's converted them to 22 and added to them, but not brought them to the mod hub for some reason. But yeah, I took them and edited them with some color options and things just so that they could look like a Concorde, because it's just a Russian Concorde knockoff, so. Rich says can't wait to use the drive over. Yeah. I'd show it off today, but we're back kind of trying to farm as good in the 90s as we can with what's available for mods, so. Doesn't quite fit. We might start using it in the 2000s, even though they hadn't invented it yet then, but we might have it be invented a little earlier for the sake of using it. Just done a fourth pass around to make it nicer to rake. Oh well. And then Farmer 2021 says you make a Macdon bean header pack. I've thought about making a Macdon header before, but never gotten around to starting it. Yeah. Can't see it happening very soon if I was to. I like to think that I only have a few months of projects that I really want to do planned, but you always get projects that come up and surprise you, so they end up doing that you didn't plan on doing, so probably have enough stuff to last me for the next year. I will leave that guy there. Swather's doing pretty good. Yeah, see when But the flax, it doesn't have grass issues. It's not that I can see any grass, it's a nice even swath. Display. Run around the field a bit here and see. See, it mowed some grass along the edges there, and it worked fine on the flax. That's bizarre. Yeah, the flax is fine. Obviously, this grass here is mowed, but not in there, so. Yeah, I can't explain that one, but obviously it kind of works. Yeah. Baler here. Working on one project that'll be probably announcing tomorrow with some pictures of it. I got a tractor I started last weekend, but I'm waiting to get some more reference material for it. Yeah, there's the drive over and the Kilbros that are working their way through testing. Nicholson says my dad used to have an old Massey Ferguson, no cab swather. Yeah, I mean we used to have. Well, it was. I forget if it was a Westward or a Massey, but the one that was built by MacDon. As a kid, that's what Dad used to have, and then he upgraded to. Case, basically the one that I made in the swather pack is what we have now. Parents Farm, which is how part of the reason I decided to make that one is because I can just go there and get all the information I needed for it. So. Farmer 2021, what site's good for mods? In-game mod hub. Finding it on the modders like Facebook page or something. Really, that's all I usually go to. If it's not on one of those two, I probably am not going to download it these days. There's lots of other mod websites out, but the quality's questionable. Usually they're all stolen on all those other mod sites from other places anyway, so I usually stick to those two. Unless there's something I really, really want and can't find it on those places, but very rarely does that happen. Guy says, would you think about making a vid or stream showing some realist equipment you would have on farm in the area? I mean, basically everything I've got on this farm would be realistic to the area. Yeah, this is kind of the series I'll be trying to use realistic equipment. Yeah, just like South says, Mod Hub and Facebook for me. Any other site is broken my trust. Yeah. Basically, if it's not one of those two, it's probably sketchy. Or stolen from there. It's usually very rare that a modder will publish their mods anywhere else. So... Hey, Santi. Watching from Argentina. Got a worldwide audience today. Whoop. Stop in time for that one. A fairly decent number of bales off this little field. No idea how much the cows actually need on this farm, but see. Get enough, scrounge up enough for one more bale. Well, 7 bales. Well, but it's steering hooked up on that. Be back in a second here, guys. Okay, I'm back. Phone call there. Hey, Farmer Sim. I really enjoyed that video I did. I'll share it maybe tomorrow or maybe after the stream here. I'll share it on my YouTube or Facebook, whatever. Yeah, yeah, it was cool to watch all the mods being showcased there. Or actually, I could. Well, I'll drop it after. We're done on here. Let's put a little chair there. We come over here and sleep. Gustav says, "Hi there, new to the map. Really enjoyed beautiful and new mechanics. Fan details. Will there come turn lights, the traffic, or rising water after rain? Assuming that means like traffic lights. I mean, usually in small towns, like kind of what's on the map here, there isn't traffic lights. It's usually just stop signs and stuff like that. Oh, the weeds are coming up already. I don't think we have any plans for any of that stuff. No. Kaisis would love to make a second save, but no small aircart cedar yet. Do you think Asarius is making a case Concord? Yeah, he is. So yeah, if you're on PC, I did in our Discord. There is a link to those edited cedars. I did post them up in there. Didn't release them anywhere else because it's not really meant to release, but on there it's fine. Just post a little edit. So. Let's check on the cows. They're pretty good. Go to the field to grab another bale. Two. I'm glad you're enjoying the map, Farmer Sim. Yeah, it's awesome to go on YouTube. All you see now is that everyone's playing Edgewater. Bale or two in there. Clean these bales up off the field. Oh, now I'm running over the bale. Jeepers. Amateur hour over here. Up. Go. if this will work, but we'll try it. That thing might not also accept bales, but we'll see. Kind of doubt that'll work. Oh, there's the roof. Up. Must do better in cab view. And we'll get this put back on the auger. Get this one closed. There we go. They're a little cheeky, but it works. Swather. Combine here. Alrighty. Do some combining. Yeah. Hey, that's alright, Gustav. I know English isn't everyone's first language, so sometimes things gonna be perfect. Is there a link for Discord? Yeah, let me grab it. I'll just hit the course play to take over here. And we'll jump over here to Discord. Oh boy. This appears to be some shenanigans going on in the screenshots channel. Invite. Copy. There's the Discord invite there. Farmer Sim. And yeah, Quonset is the right pronunciation. Let's see. Discord there. Max just finished combining clacks with the 9500 on this exact same field. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I would like to do a 914 pickup, but the Macdon just being suitable for every every brand of combine, just couldn't resist that, because then I'd have people asking me to make them for different brands and everything. It was, everyone had a pickup header with that one, so. Sam, love the name of your auto drive destination. This is actually just the auto drive. I forget which one. Auto drive guys. I don't remember which one. What are the auto drive people that make routes? I found they had a video that they had a link to the Edgewater route, so it's all from them. I haven't done anything yet. Just squeezed over that. Oh, not sure one. Yeah. I think when they were creating it, they weren't sure what that destination was for. But I think it actually was trying to... I think that's one of the pins inside the cow pen there. Not sure one. Let's see, I'll do a little experiment here. Okay, it doesn't get rid of the bushes. Okay. Just want to use that area for parking equipment. It's not really ideal. Get rid of the windrow. I got the baler to clean that up yet. Oh. Oh no, don't run away. Come back. It is in the release channel in the BC Bueller section. Or you might be able to find it if you search Dropbox in the Discord. It might bring you up the link. There, now I got at least got a nice grass spot to go park things out of the way over here. I'd like to buy more fields, but I also know I don't have a ton of cash on hand. We'll maybe just stick with this for now. I'd have to go out yet again and bale some more grass up. It's parked. Better down. Mine's right here. Hop in the green truck and catch it. We will be seeding some winter wheat, maybe. Where's the different mods I got here? Oh, cool. It shows you even the bales on there. Kind of handy. Really sure what else I could do here. If I want to seed some winter wheat or anything like that. Alex is saying the train gets stuck. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, the train seems to get stuck off the map somewhere out here. Mine's still working, obviously, because it's right here. But yeah, it can get stuck out here somewhere. And then it won't come back on the map when you try and rent it, unfortunately. We are planning to update the map to fix that issue in the future, but until then, unfortunately, yeah, that is going to be an issue. The only thing we know of that works is that, or what we think causes it is if the game saves when the train is off the map, and then when you start the game back up, it has to try and get going, but doesn't have enough power to get off a hill that's off the map, basically. Well, since there's not much going on right now, I'll maybe throw a little commercial break on. I'll grab a drink of water and we'll come back. Mm. Tracks go through Saskatoon in real life, so your train is stuck in traffic on Idlewild Freeway. Yeah. I mean, I'll be in Saskatoon later this month. Been a few years since I've been up there. But when I've been there, I found the traffic wasn't too bad, but I'm really trying to decide what I want to do here. I would like some around here. Do want us to do some heavy tillage. Okay. Well, let's go see what I got for heavy tillage tools. That might make sense. I don't have a whole lot of horsepower in my four-wheel drive, only about 300. Oh, not computers. Um, I'm leaning towards this 2700. Although that will be pretty slow on some of them big fields I got out here. Let's see if I have anything that says it'll do. Ah, I better go move this green truck in case the combine wants to drive through here and gets its way. there's not a whole lot going on here in the stream. We'll maybe call it a day here. Maybe kind of finish this field up on the combine anyway, and then yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll record a video episode on the farm here, doing something. So we'll see what we get into. But yeah, I think we'll call it a day here. Shorter stream, only just under an hour and a half, but supper time here soon, so call it a night. Thanks guys for tuning in. Started this little series here. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you. Well, next weekend we'll probably be streaming, but I'll have some sort of video up on the channel here tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and thanks for stopping by.